All right, so one more question. Where do you normally go to get your hair cut?
I actually cut my own hair.
Okay, how long have you been doing that?
About 6 years now, so
6 years.
quite a while, yeah.
Okay. Have you ever messed that up at all?
Usually I do a good job, I think, but there was one time where I messed up really bad. I had just cut my hair, usually trim it pretty short in the back, but leave it a little longer. And I was hanging out with one of my friends, and he's like, "Oh, do you have like a scar in the back of your head?" And I was like, "No, what are you talking about?" And so he's like, "Oh, there's like a line down the back of your head." And so I like went in the mirror, I looked, there's this huge line, and I was like, "Oh man, when I was cutting the back of my hair, like I must have like put it too close to kind of this like muscle in the back and it went through the guard. And so this I just had this stripe up the back up the back of my head. And this was like a few days after I cut my hair and no one had told me about it. Yeah.
Did you try to fix it or did you just work with it?
I let it just grow out a little bit because no one had said anything. So I was like, maybe it's not that bad. So I let it grow out like a little longer, and then I trimmed it down again to try to blend it in a little better. But no one else ever mentioned it.
No one
So
else
maybe it wasn't either they were saving my feelings or it wasn't as bad as I thought. But but one person called me out on it.
Good save for a mess up. You didn't have to buzz or anything.
It hasn't gotten to anything like too fancy to impress. You know, I haven't really been like working on being like professionally styling my own hair and any like huge technique. Yeah, I usually go.
For 6 or 7 years without any major mess ups is impressive.
Yeah, I mean, I I'm trying to think of if there's anything else where I like really
Really
like
messed up.
there. I mean, I think there are a couple times, like especially early, where maybe I didn't care a few times. Yeah, because he knew that I cut my own hair and he thought it looked like it didn't look terrible, I guess.
Right, you passed this. Yeah,
I passed the first test, and so I cut his hair a few times, and so that was the first time. Like it wasn't. But yeah, I usually say it's like reddish brown or light brown sometimes. But my brother, his hair is like really red, and so I mean not like
so the genes are in there.
the genes are in there. On my mom's side, my mom's hair is kind of like that, and my dad's hair is like dark brown, like almost black. So I think I got the mix like halfway between both of my parents.
Sure. Yeah. All right. That you should be about finished up. Just look over at me real quick. All right. Cool. Kind of fast, but if you want to take a look to start.
All right, that's a different look.
Is a little bit different than what you normally do?
Yeah, I like it though.
Yeah. I was gonna say it took the two up to around here and then faded down, kind of tight.
Yeah, that's fun. That's a different look. When the pandemic started, I did grow it out for like 5 months or something like that.
So you did the opposite of what everybody else did with the. I guess people went long or they just buzzed it right off.
Yeah, and so I became back or something, but it like was a little too short for that.
It wasn't quite gonna.
But it was too long to like really style with anything.
Right,
so
it's just that awkward phase.
Yeah, it was like a mop kind of look, you know. So
you need to commit to a couple more months.
yeah, you got to stand out these days too, right?
Yeah, there you go.
Don't. Wow,
crazy different,
Man,
right?
that is a different look.
Yeah.
Wow.
Hope that's a good wow and not a what did I just do wow.
No, it's like a different person. You know?
Yeah, seriously,
Yeah.
right? Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah.
I mean, call's up to you if you want to keep it.
I was gonna roots if you can.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then you want to make sure to get these two areas too. Cool. Yeah.
How's
And then
that?
kind of rub your hands like that, like. And this should work pretty similarly with you. It might be easier to get one of these combs if you can, you know what I mean? So then, okay, so now what you want to do, so everything's going to stand up squarely